This is Abel Longoria with Pixtus.com, and this is your 2-minute exposure. I get asked a lot, what mode do I shoot in? Do I shoot in program, manual, aperture priority, or shutter priority? 90% of the time, I shoot in aperture priority because I want to control the depth of field. I want to control what aperture I'm shooting at. I'm not necessarily too concerned with shutter speed, depending on what I'm shooting and things of that nature. If I'm out on a photo walk, shooting cityscapes and details and fire hydrants, I want to control what's in focus, because whatever is in focus helps determine what the viewer of your photographs is going to look at first. That's what I want control over. So if I have a 24-70 2.8, most of the time I will shoot wide open at 2.8. This lens is a 135 f2. I typically shoot it at f2, wide open. The reason being is if I paid, $1,000, $1,200 for a lens that shoots 2.8, I don't necessarily feel like I want to shoot at f11 or f8 with it, which is still a good thing to do if you're shooting landscapes and you want more depth of field. But for my particular style of shooting, I like shooting details and close-up shots and things of that nature. So I like that shallow depth of field. I like that drop off. So I typically shoot my lenses wide open with aperture priority. Now, if my shutter speed becomes too slow when I shoot aperture priority, I'll bump up my ISO and compensate for it. And so I'm always mindful of what my shutter speed is, but typically if I'm shooting wide open, I have a ton of light to work with and I'm getting pretty fast shutter speeds.